Hi everybody, this is Em from DIYM. I'm sharing a fun concept with you guys. As you can see here, it's a fun bouquet cone. And I originally didn't do this with the cone, but this is something that I added on the end, and I will put links to this sort of thing down below. I'm basically just gonna pretty much jump right into the tutorial just so you guys can see the concept of this. This is more than just a bouquet. You may not be able to see what I'm talking about until I show you the video. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, okay? So I've never actually used these brushes myself, but I bought these brushes off of Amazon. You can find whatever kind of green paintbrushes you want, if that's what you want to do. These ones are supposed to be kind of like a multi-use, as far as I know. I haven't used them, so I'm not too sure. But anyways, they already have like a green handle on them. Sometimes brushes will have like a number and say the type of brand, but these ones are clear. So if you want to, you can always paint brushes. But yeah, sometimes the brushes will tell you what type of tip it is. I'm just going to take everything out of the packaging because we're not going to need the box. We're not going to need the plastic around it. We probably won't even need these, but I think I'm going to leave them on, or at least the ones that have them. This one doesn't seem to have it, just because it'll prevent things from fraying. I don't want to take it off right now. But anyways, these ones might fray a little bit, but that's okay because they're kind of bigger brushes. These ones are more for fine details and things. I went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of different types of flowers. I kind of got a big grouping of them, so these brushes might get a little lost in there, but that's going to be cool because it's going to be like an added surprise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the stickers. I mean, I want to say you can use real flowers for this. I just feel like it's easier to work with fake flowers than real flowers, personally, to make this sort of bouquet. So this is going to be cute for Valentine's Day, anniversaries, weddings, for any kind of special occasion or love day, I guess. Could be a just because thing too. Maybe a screwed up with your partner. Doesn't matter. Or maybe your friend, you know, maybe this is just for friend. Maybe it's not even a romantic gesture. Maybe it's just like a friendship gesture, you know. You can get whatever colors you want to. You can get a rainbow of colors for the flowers. You can get yellow for friendship or whatever, like if you want it to be meaningful. All sorts of stuff you can do. Okay, so most of the flowers I got were kind of like this darker pink. As you can see, it's really kind of pretty. And then light pink. So I figured I'd kind of keep the light pink in the center and I'd do these flowers all the way around like this. So I'd have a really pretty grouping. So I'd try to just gather them like a really pretty bouquet. I am not by any means an expert on doing bouquets. I've never taken a class on it. It probably shows for sure. That's okay though. Not everybody's going to be perfect at everything, but you can still do this. So this is a nice green. It's kind of similar to the stem. You don't have to get this particular green just to let it blend in a little bit. And you can even have like more dramatic brushes. This is more, I think, for watercolor or multimedia in general. You can use them for crafting. They're just nice for anybody really, for like DIYers and stuff like that. They're not the most expensive brushes. So anyways, you could just sort of like add them in there. It's like a nice little surprise. I'm going to just quickly grab an elastic band, or you can even actually get pipe cleaners. So yeah, so when it's arranged the way you want it, and maybe I want some more flowers showing than leaves here. When it's generally arranged the way I kind of want it to, it might be actually a little bit more secure if you do an elastic band. You could probably even do both if you wanted to, just to make sure that it's fully secure here. But I'm just going to basically wrap this around here and then twist it, and then just sort of wrap it around and sort of twist it again if I can, and then sort of just put it down like that. Okay, so I would actually put a little ribbon around it. You can't really see, you can almost see them a little bit, but you can barely see the brushes. So this is gonna be a nice, really cute surprise you're gonna have to tell your recipient. And you can do this with pencils too. I think that's kind of a nice thing. Probably do some really cute bouquets with drumsticks, or I bet you could probably, for let's say you know a guitarist, maybe you could put some little guitar picks in each little flower, depending, or maybe like a few different flowers scattered. You can probably take like a glue dot. As long as it's not real flowers, probably put them in the center. That would be really cute. There's lots of cool things you can do depending on the person and what they're interested in. You can get any ribbon you want, but I have this nice ribbon, and I'm probably going to cut it when I'm kind of more satisfied with the bow. I would say thick ribbon is probably the best because then you can kind of cover up this mess under here a little bit easier. I'm just choosing this because of this kind of pink. It's a little bit lighter, but this is just something that's in my stash. I'm gonna cut it over here. I'll cut it a little bit nicer once I got the bow down. And I'm sure, again, I'm not a bow expert. I'm not great at arranging everything here. You can do bows however you like. So I'm gonna just make it kind of longish. I'll do the bunny bow. So I find that's kind of a little easier to adjust sometimes. And then, oh, this is quite long. I'm going to make almost like a V shape. I can't remember what it's called right now off the top of my head. There we go. We have a really pretty bouquet. And again, you can use any colors you want. It doesn't have to be the colors I chose. I just thought these were kind of nice in the dollar store. They weren't really expensive too. That was kind of the nice thing about it. But yeah, you can rearrange things so that it doesn't look so fake. You can add kind of more texture and stuff like that. But anyways, this is what I decided to do. And then you can sort of see the brushes sort of poking out of there a little bit. So that's kind of fun. It's just like a fun little added detail. What do you think? Do you love it? I think it's really, really cute. So I did that video about a couple years ago, but I still feel like it's a relevant concept. You can present it different ways. You can present it with this bow. You can present it in a little vase or something. Again, it doesn't have to be these specific colors or anything like that. Another thing that I thought would be cute to add on if you want to make this a super creative thing. And again, it doesn't have to be paintbrushes either. It could be just makeup brushes, which I honestly think would be really, really cute, especially for somebody who's a makeup fan. I feel like makeup brushes are an overlooked thing for makeup fans. So if you know somebody who loves makeup, not just crafts or painting, I think that they'd be really, really appreciative of this kind of thing, especially the creativity behind it. Simplicity and creativity is kind of what makes this present, I feel. So to make it even more creative and to just pump it up a notch, I bought this from Amazon. It's a flower wrap in the shape of a cone, so you can make this look like an ice cream cone, which is really cute. So again, you can keep this ribbon on it and everything, and I think that looks really cute, especially if you just want simplicity, or if you want to make it even cuter and look like you put a lot more creative effort into things. You can even die cut this stuff out. This is actually, it's a little textured too, which is really cool. It's a little bit almost like pixelated, but it's not that bad, to be honest. Probably because they blew up the image to make it more like a realistic cone. But yeah, I can feel right here, it feels very textured. But anyways, so all you do, I haven't actually done this yet. You just kind of roll this. It's a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. Oh, sorry, I keep bringing it out of the shot because it's really not easy to work with, to be honest. So you just sort of put that in there like that. Try to bring it together a little bit more. You could tape it on the inside if you'd like, if it makes things a little bit easier for you. Or you can slide things down, but I think it's probably fine like this. Yeah, so it looks like a cone shape. And then you just stick the flowers in there and you have a little flower cone. Isn't that so cute, guys? Don't you love it? I think it's super duper cute. So again, you can make pretty fluffy brushes in this bouquet along with the fake flowers. You can do, as I said, guitar picks, drumsticks. It's endless. You can even stick chocolate bars on the skewers. That's what I've seen people do when they make candy bouquets. And then you can stick them through with the flowers as well. And that might actually be really satisfying, especially if you have a cone that looks edible, right? But this just makes things look super cute. So this is great for like weddings, anniversaries, Valentine's Day, all sorts of love days. But again, you can even do it for friends too. It doesn't have to be romantic specifically. Flowers don't have to be a romantic gesture necessarily. I know that a lot of the time they traditionally are, but yeah, you could just show someone you care, right? So anyways, guys, that's pretty much that. So yeah, again, this is an old video that I made that I never ever released, that I wanted to release, but I never really got a chance to because I didn't really have my channel going at the time. But yeah, I figured I might as well release it now. I think it's a super cute project and I hope you guys like it. I hope you really enjoy it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, a subscribe, and if you really enjoy it and you want to send this to somebody, maybe you want to hint at somebody giving you something like this, I would say share this video with anybody or that person specifically. So I think this is a really fun, cute idea. It's a little bit different. I don't really see people sharing this kind of thing all that much on the internet, but I think that they're really adorable. Anyways, have a good one, guys. I hope everybody has an awesome day and go out and share some love. Be romantic. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.